wait, fat, the feet, fat, wait, fat, feet, fat. Okay, yep, I got it, baby, we got it. We got it, feet, got it. You know what's funny about the, yeah, you know, yesterday I said something about, wait, it has some buffering. I see. Anyway, yesterday I said some things about, it's two. Yesterday I said some things about not yesterday, the day before yesterday. I said some things about the very unstable camera. You see, it's not very unstable now. The reason being that I changed it's very bright. It's very, very bright, and I feel some. I feel some. And I feel some. It gets very bright. Why? Okay, I think I gotta adjust it. Where was I? Oh yeah, the reason. Wait, let me make it easier. I changed where I plug in the cable. I changed the position of the USB cable where I plug in, and it's good as new now. So that's good. Okay, I'm gonna change the camera control. There. There. There, it's better now. Well, I thought the camera was broken, or the cable was broken, but it turns out that if I plug in the USB cable on the back of my desktop PC, where I plug in the cable that says what is it, USB BIOS flashback, something like that. I plugged in there, and magically, I don't know why exactly, but it works fine now. Magically. And I checked the buffering from the setting camera control, so I can feel a little delay on the screen, but the video looks very nice, so I'll just keep this setting for today. I'm just gonna do some push-ups and then end the stream, I guess, because I don't have much time. But I'm glad that my camera is fine now. Not fine, I just noticed what is it? Just noticed So I think I'm gonna automate the buffering and see if this is, yeah, it's now real time. It's faster now. Yeah, it's faster now. Very good. Very good. K. Let's warm up and do some push-ups. Good. Yeah, I'm happy that I can stream normally. Not perfect, but perfection. I believe perfection is the enemy of getting things done. I believe that. I have experienced it in my life, on my life, throughout my life, that perfectionism is the enemy of me. For me, it's not very productive. So I think I should overcome that and just get things done. You know, there's a saying, better done is better than perfect. Yeah, that's why I changed the buffering to automate, to auto. So the delay is almost gone now, and the camera is not perfect, but way better than the last time. So I'm happy about that. But still, I think I need to prepare for the future inevitable breakdowns that will eventually come. This camera is, of course, not gonna be forever. My PC as well. They are they are not very stable. Yeah. To say the least, they are not very stable, they are very old. My PC is more than 10 years old. Wait, yeah, more than 10 years old. My PC is more than 10 years old. This camera is about 3, 4, 5 years old, I'm not sure. But at least 3 years old, I think. I can check that. I can check it on this sheet, you know. Where's the first live? First live is 2021, as you can see. 2021 March, so it's about 4 years old, more than 3 years old, at least. The camera is at least 3 years old. And about 4 years old. About 4 years old. But it still works good enough. I don't see any noises. Perfect. The sound, I hope the sound is alright. Later. Okay, this time it's the keyboard. There we go. The sound, yeah, the sound is fine too. Okay, very good. Very good. I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear! not very much time that I have. But like I said, I'm happy today because the camera is back. Works like a charm. Very good. It's really functional, good. It's really practically good to have some gratitude in life. It really feels good, it motivates you, feels better. It has some practicality, you know. But the keyboard is not very good today. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should change. Maybe I should change the, what do you call it? Maybe I should change the battery. Push up, where's the push up? Push up, push up. There we go. I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. There, yeah, it's a little bit wider. Yeah, it's good. That was 7. It's a good warm-up set. 7-5. Change. I change my style. There's so many things to do. I push my fingers into my. I'm so happy because I'm gummy bear, gummy bear. Coincidentally, I just noticed a comment. Saga, I've experienced this as well. At first, perfection seems like the best thing, but it's more likely an undercover and is the worst in reality. Perfection is just an excuse to not make things done. Yeah, I think. Thank you for sharing your life experience, your thoughts. Thank you for your good comment. I agree a lot. Not everything, but I agree a lot, and I think to say to say things like I won't start unless I am ready perfectly is same as saying that I'm not gonna just start anything. I'm sorry. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay. trial and error method. Okay, 20. I hope I'm getting through. But what I want to say is, especially for me, it has been for me personally, it wasn't good. I had this tendency to just prepare forever, you know. So now I want to embrace trial and error. But saying that, you must consider that you can hurt yourself irreversibly as well. So you should be careful. Like there's a saying from Nietzsche that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, which is a famous quote, of course, you know. But at the same time, again, it is possible to hurt yourself irreversibly. So you don't want to be too cautious like me, but you don't want to, just hurt yourself too bad that you can never recover. Which is, again, very, very possible. So I like to say, I have said this a lot of times in my stream, which is, I like to say, the answer is always in between two extremes. Ah. 11 and 1, yeah. 11 and 1. So you don't want to go too extreme here, but at the same time you must consider you don't want to go too extreme on this side as well. And I think there's usually only two sides, yes or no? Like north or south. So there's only two extremes and one, what do you call it, topic? I don't know. Usually, I think, usually there's only two extremes that you have to consider, but usually what I see in my life, what I have seen in my life, usually people only notice one extreme, so go to the other extreme. Like Nietzsche said, people don't think. People just believe when an idea just appears in their head, in their mind, in their head. So I think that's not thinking. People usually just, when an idea appears in their head, they just believe it. In order to think, you need to put effort, some sweat in it. It's a battlefield in your mind. Should be a battlefield in your mind. And usually that's pretty uncomfortable. Like if you believe that the earth is round, which I believe as well, you're not very interested to think about what flat earthers claim. You don't know why. You just think they're stupid, right? But to really think about the stuff, you need to consider the opposite. But of course, Earth is round. Maybe the example I just said was not very appropriate. So like, what? There are many topics like abortion, death penalties, and if you have an opinion about that, you are usually not very thoughtful about the other opinion. You just think you're right, and the people who claim otherwise are just morons. Usually. Okay. Because it's easier that way. But I mean, you don't want to be right all the time, because if you're right all the time, that means you're not learning anything. By definition. Right? So you don't want to be right all the time. You want to first know that there are two extremes, and then find the balance. So, if I may add a little comment about the flat Earth. By the way, once again, I don't believe that the Earth is flat. But, you don't want to believe everything scientist says without, doubt, without any doubt. You don't want to just blindly, mindlessly believe everything. If someone who claims they're scientist or a professional, just you don't want to believe everything from the textbook, right? But at the same time, the other extreme, the other side of the extreme, you don't want to doubt everything. It's very tiring, and it is practically impossible to find out everything, every knowledge there is in the world by yourself, because you're just one man, one person, one place at a time. So there are limits. Once again, I'm not saying the Earth is flat, but I'm just saying there are always two extremes in your life. Yes. Okay, 6. Maybe the example was not very appropriate. Anyway, that should be it for today. It's very short. Yeah. I gotta feed my dog and have dinner. So it's good for me. Good enough for me. Like I always say, it's infinitely better than not doing anything at all. Even though it was very short amount of workout, was very small, but it was good for me. It's better than nothing. Not just better than nothing, it's infinitely better than nothing, I believe. I'm happy about that. I want to stream again tomorrow, but I will need some discipline for that. These days I'm really having a hard time trying to control my impulsive habit of procrastination of my phone, which is very entertaining and very easy to start. Your phone, like watch YouTube, you can just watch YouTube. It's very easy to start, and it's a bad thing when it is very easy to start a habit that you don't want. So I'm trying a method. I'm working on a method to control that. Where was I? Two extremes. The answer lies always in two extremes. That's my quote. I don't know who else said it, but it is my idea. I'm not gonna, but you can use it freely. And yeah, two extremes from Taoism. I don't know. Buddhism or Taoism. has the same flow, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna take a thumbnail picture for the stream, and the stream. Before that, I'm gonna write down the time. Wrote down the time on my diary. So it's from 1901 to 1917. That makes 16 minutes of workout. That's good. Very short. That's good. Now I'm gonna turn off the overlay. Where is it? Turn off the overlay of Excel sheet. There we go. Oh, wait, I gotta check the record. 7/20/11/656. Okay, 656. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a thumbnail picture. I see some comments. I will answer that after taking a thumbnail picture. Like I said, perfection. Is not what I am here for. Okay, that's the standard. What is it? The name of the pose? I don't know. They do something like this. Anyway, that'll be the thumbnail for today. It's not perfect. That's okay. That's not just okay. That's even desirable in some sense, because it means I get to grow. Electric Johann Bach. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Me too, sadly. I don't know what you're talking about. Saga, I agree with most of what you said. Glad to hear your thoughts and opinions on our world and lives. Thank you. Very gentle, rare, good man. You're a really interesting person. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, man. Have a great rest of your day, man, too. Thank you for the good vibe. It's 6:20 a.m. by me. I see. By the way, Electric Johann Bach is just my pure delusional, not delusion, it's my pure joke. I don't know what EJB stands for, so I just call him Electric Johann Bach, because I am aware of the same. I am aware of a pen name, a nickname of an artist who made a very interesting music, and I thought the name was very fun. Electric Johann Bach. Johann Bach. Yeah, you should try looking up. Look it up. Electric Johann Bach is probably Korean musician. Probably. Okay, so this is 1923. There's the clock right there. Thank you for the good vibe, gentlemen. I hope. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, it is completely possible that you are not watching anymore, because my stream is very mundane. It's very loose, very unentertaining. Just one man working out alone, talking to himself in front of a camera, which is not very good camera, and the microphone is not very good too. But that's what it is. I prefer honesty rather than perfection. Okay, honesty, perfection, honesty. So this is 1924. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day or night, depending on where you are. Don't forget to stretch your muscles. You can't forget about like and subscribe, but I would be glad if you like and subscribe. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. hopefully. This is 1924 in this time zone. The +9 indicates the time zone. And I'm going to count down 10 and end the stream when it's 1925 in this time zone. Okay. And sorry about the barking, I can do nothing about that, I think. And he's waiting for me to feed him. Yeah, so I gotta feed my dog and have dinner myself too. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you.